Hear me out. Are we on the precipice of another GPU shortage? I don't want it to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. All I'm doing is looking at all the evidence out there, looking at all the events and everything that could lead to that. I'm just going to present you with all of these facts, all of these evidence, and let you decide. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if we are overthinking this. Tell me if we are inflating this. Just let me know. So in this video, we're going to take out a couple of articles and go through it. The AI boom could create a new crypto-style GPU shortage. Now, this is an article out of PCWorld.com. But before we dive into this video, if you are new to this channel and enjoy this type of content, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Also, hit the like button if you are enjoying this video. All right, let's dive into this article a little bit more. The AI boom could create a new crypto-style GPU shortage. Again, out of PCWorld.com. In the immortal words of CJ, oh shit, here we go again. If you've been keeping up with the tech news in the last year, you no doubt know that artificial intelligence is the next big thing. Heck, you can even use it to search info from PC World's archives. The kind of growth potential investors salivating and engineers scrambling for hardware. Yes, I've done a couple of videos talking about AI and the AI boom and where it could lead to. So if you want to go check those out, just go back and check out my my archives here. I'll also link it as well. Unfortunately, it looks like consumer grade GPUs are a great way to boost your processing power for AI computations, just like they were for crunchy numbers for cryptocurrency. Yeah, so this AI boom here, this article is going to get into, talks about how we are using GPUs, consumer grade, some of the higher end ones that are being used for GPUs. So we'll see a little bit more evidence of that. It's not only the AI chips that are built by NVidia, the higher ones, what the H200s and I think the G200s that they are coming out with. So not just those server chips. We're talking about just consumer grade chips. If that sounds familiar, it's because the crypto boom in the late 2010s and the state of the pandemic in 2020 created a nightmare for anyone who wanted to buy a GPU. Graphics card street prices ballooned to double or even triple their retail value, with scalpers and buyer bots making it all but impossible for regular old PC gamers to get a new card. Yes, that was a terrible time. If you were trying to build a PC, it was highly impossible or very expensive to get a GPU, a decent GPU for your PC. Thankfully, that has died down now. Fortunately, it has died down and the GPU prices have normalized, but plenty of PC gamers are still smarting from their bad times. The Dust Bowl migrants hanging on onto their trauma. The new boom in AI is causing big investments in companies like NVidia, which recently had its best quarter ever, largely on strong sales from its AI firms. Yeah, so I did a video breaking down how NVIDIA has was making a lot more money from their server chips, which are used in AI production. I show how that market for them is making a lot more money than their gaming GPUs. And in that video as well, I did pose the question, is this or could this lead to a GPU shortage as well? Let's keep going here. Where's that? Twitter and Tesla's exuberant CEO Elon Musk has reportedly purchased thousands of GPUs for a new AI project. The shift in the market has reportedly led NVIDIA to all but halt production of the 4000 series. Yes, I will go over that. We experience less demand from gamers anyway, thanks to poor bang-to-buck ratios on the cards like the RTX 4060 Ti, in favor of Hopper GPUs for business-to-business sales of corporate AI firms. Yeah, those are Hopper chips. Those are the higher-end, the server chips by NVIDIA. So between startups, bootstrapping consumer-grade graphics cards to make new AI services, and large companies taking up all the manufacturing throughput of companies to make GPUs in the first place, analysts are anxious that we might see yet another card shortage just a year or two after the last one finally ended. The idea started spreading after an executive for Comma, the maker of AI-powered self-driving software, tweeted a photo of dozens of freshly purchased RX 7900 XTX graphics cards. Yeah, I'll go over that one as well. Let's just jump over that right now. So evidence shows AI-driven companies are buying up gaming GPUs, and this is an article out of Tom's Hardware. So again, this is another factor that could lead to that. Demand for GPUs unquestionably ramping up again as prices eclipse 70,000 per GPU in some China locales for a data center, the H800 GPU. And leaders in the US company industry are talking to social media to complain that cloud-based GPU resources are fully booked and GPU hardware supplies are already reserved for the year ahead. Drastic times call for drastic measures, and we are beginning to see evidence that GPUs that should be heading to the home desktop PC rigs are instead being snapped up by the AI industry player. So yeah, so this article here points out though it's just a one AI company, but how many other AI companies are there? Let's keep going. Naturally, gamers and enthusiasts will be worried about a repeat of crypto mining craze, which decimated consumer GPU supplies. Are the crypto bros of old destined to be replaced by the AI bros snapping up our precious gaming GPUs? The first solid evidence of AI-focused businesses buying up consumer GPUs comes from a boasted tweet. A boast tweet from iconic IT hacker and entrepreneur Greg Holt, aka GeoHost. Let me show you that tweet right here. So here's Greg Holtz. AMD, unlike Qualcomm, is a joy to buy chips from. 7.38 P-flops of compute was delivered today with exaflops more to come. Again, with exaflops more to come. I just see them more active on the ROCm GitHub. We are working on the layer above. So right here, you see him posting about a dozen or so boxes filled with GPUs here. So that's just one little anecdotal evidence. So that's just one company. But again, with the AI craze and the AI boom, AI being incorporated into pretty much everything right now, if one company is buying up these GPUs, how many other companies out there are doing the same? Now, if they're not posting on social media, you're just going to see that effect in the sales and in the prices, coming down in the next few months or year. Let's continue with this article. And expand the tweet, you can see a host who's currently leading an automated AI-driven driving assistance business called Coma AI, talked about buying up cases of AMD GPUs. I think he's actually started another project. I don't know if he's still at Coma AI. I think he might have left them. I'm not sure yet. The images show a partly 7.38 P-flops of compute. We can clearly spy on XFX Merc 310 GPU in the photo. On the box reads AMD Radeon RX 7900 XCX. This is a XFX design based around AMD's flagship consumer GPU and the second place best graphics card for gaming in 2023 in our frequently updated roundup. And here's the calculations right here, just to tell you a little bit more about what the future could be. Our calculations from the whole statement and image are there are 60 GPUs in this 7.38 P-flops batch based on the FP16 performance. Each of these RX 7900 RTX cards costs about $1,000 on Amazon at the time of this writing. Thus, hosts apparently just splashed about $60,000 on this modest stack of GPUs. But there's more. This is just a drop in the ocean, as a Comma AI founder and president says that there are exaflops more to come. Right. For reference, one exaflop is 1,000 petaflops of performance. If we assume that Holtz aims to buy 7.38 exaflops of GPU compute 1,000 in the first batch, he may have budgeted $60 million for a consumer graphics card buying spree. Or perhaps only $20 million if he's only looking at 2 exaflops of compute. Yeah, so if he's going to be buying up that much, what kind of squeeze do you think that's going to have on the GPU market for the consumer, the average person out there who just wants to get a higher end GPU, to put in their gaming rig? This is going to put a squeeze on the consumer if not only this company here, but if there are other companies out there as well jumping on the bandwagon, because they may not want to spend I don't know how much those damn server GPUs cost from NVIDIA. I think they cost tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars. And when you can probably just drop down a little bit, buy these cards and probably get a decent performance without having to spend that much money. Yeah, so that may put a squeeze on the consumer market. One more real quick. So in a other article talked about NVIDIA rumored to halt RTX 4000 production is a perfect storm coming for GPU prices. Again, another thing, NVIDIA pretty much stopped the assembly line rolling with production of the RTX 4000 graphics cards. Well-known YouTuber reckons. In this latest video from Moore's Law is Dead, the leaker tells us that NVIDIA has all but halted the Lovelace production apply salt here and plenty of that. And again, with the grain of salt, this is just coming from him. Against a backdrop of chatter from some sources in the retail claiming NVIDIA is supplying them with very few high-end Lovelace graphics cards these days. I'm talking about the 4080. Oops, I didn't want to click on that. Sorry. 4080 and 4090 models. NVIDIA notes that RTX 4000 production is now down to a bare minimum. One source from NVIDIA tells NVIDIA that technically a production line is being kept open for each Lovelace SKU model due to contractual obligations with the chipmaker TSMC. However, the source adds that RTX 4000 production is essentially hibernating and that all the manufacturing focus, or as much as possible, has been shifted to their Hopper GPUs. Again, those are the higher end server GPUs that are used for the AI. So we are starting to see a number of different areas that are starting to, produce a better picture. This confluence of the AI, the NVIDIA halting their graphics cards. And don't forget, next year, once we get the Bitcoin halving, and then probably months after that, you're going to probably see the crypto market start to pick back up. Our crypto miners going to get back onto that train as well and start buying up GPUs so they can start mining again. So again, all of these things could converge in about a year and a half. We don't know. I'm just presenting you with all this evidence, and you tell me if I am just grasping at straws, or is all this just all make-believe or hogwash at this point. One thing to note, I think in my previous video, one of the commenters did state that last time around, Intel was not in the market. This time Intel is, but Intel tends to make more affordable budget GPUs, not the higher end GPUs. So I don't know if anybody's going to be buying a bulk of Intel's GPUs to be used for AI or gaming, no, for AI or crypto mining. They may just be the leftovers that you will have to settle for if you want, to put one in your gaming rig. So I don't know. Again, I'm not saying it's going to happen. I definitely don't want it to happen, but I just want to present this to you and let you know what could be coming. And you tell me, or am I just grasping at straws at this point? But let me know down in the comment section what your thoughts are on about this. Tell me if I'm crazy, am I lunatic, or am I onto something? Just let me know. Thank you once again for taking time out to watch this video. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and hit that like button as well if you enjoyed this video. Also, if you want to stay up to date with the latest tech news, head over to sounds30.com, where I curate and aggregate tech news from around the web covering Apple, Samsung, Android, computing, and even more general tech news, all at sounds30.com. And until the next video, guys, stay nerdy.